Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Making the Swarm in Planet Coaster. Now as you all know, well as you can all see by the cinematics right at the beginning of the video, this is all about the plane crash wing head chopper. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but it's all about the first head chopper on the ride, the crashed plane, and of course it is a very good head chopper, probably one of my favourites on the actual ride itself. But yeah, it's a very good head chopper, and I build all of that in this episode. Well, not all of it, I still have bits to improve later on, but obviously that'll be in a later episode, or I've probably done it off camera knowing me. So yeah. But yeah, this is the plane wing episode. I've said that about 7 million times now, and I know I've been jumping quite a bit with what I do in the episodes, of course. The first episode built the track layout and a few supports. In the second episode I did that area just behind, you see it in a minute and you've just seen it before there, where the light is in the switch box, and then the back of the station as well. I'll tell you this now, I have built quite a bit of the queue line, and at the time of recording this, the next episode will be out hopefully soon. I know this has taken like a month or two to actually get out, and I apologise for that. I've been trying to focus on other videos, and I've been a bit busy recently, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, hopefully gonna get back into it soon. The next episode should be a kind of video where I build another theming feature, so I'm not actually building supports, because I've actually given up on the idea of building supports in episodes, because I know you guys probably don't want to watch that, and neither would I, to be fair. So I've stopped the idea of actually making the supports in video, and I'm going to do that all off camera. But later down the line, I think it'll probably be in about 2 or 3 episodes time, I do build some of the queue line shop, and from there I have off camera built most of the rest of the, well, not most of the rest of the queue line, but some of the queue line adding on to that. But I am going to try and show as much as I possibly can on the station and stuff, so don't worry about that. But anyway, as you can see here, this is the jet engine. Now, of course, this does go on both sides of the wing. One closer to the right side, and of course one going over, resting on a bit of land that's kind of sprouted up from the actual flat land itself, and that kind of makes it tilt on its side a bit so that the ride can go underneath it. I do eventually do all that, but this jet engine does change a lot. Right now it does look kind of like, it looks quite bad, but I do improve on it later on down the line. Anyway, let's talk about the Swarm in general at Thorpe Park. Well, obviously, I don't know why I need to mention at Thorpe Park, but yeah, the ride itself this year, I want to say this right now, Thorpe Park in general this year seems to be a lot cleaner and a lot less, I don't really know how to explain it, but I think the Walking Dead stuff last year was a bit tacky, and how they brought a scare maze in the summer. I know it's not been the summer yet, but now that all these events are here, I wouldn't imagine they'd bring Saw Alive or anything. Considering that, Saw Alive is sinking. If you want to find out more about that, you can watch my latest video on that as well. Well, the one before this, that didn't really make sense. But yeah, talking in general of Thorpe Park being a lot cleaner, the operations this year, for some reason, have been really good. I don't really know what they've done. I'm guessing they've just like improved the operations and stuff. Maybe they got Francis Jackson on the scene or something. But literally this year, so far, Swarm in general has had really good operations, and I'd say the rest of the coasters on Park, Colossus seems to be doing really well this year, and with its new wheels, it's running smooth as hell. So that's actually quite good. And yeah, I think this year's a very good year for Thorpe Park. They're making up what they kind of didn't do right last year. Some of the operations, especially Colossus, I know it's been on one train for a few years or whatnot, but it was kind of getting to the point where we're like, come on, just actually get it on 2. And they've got it on 2, and they get trains out pretty quickly this year. So I'm pretty happy with how Thorpe Park is this year. I'm sure a lot of other people are a lot more impressed by them, because I am. And if they have done this year, I can only assume that it's probably set up something for the future years, and I can't wait to see what they have in store. As you can see here, it doesn't really make sense what I'm doing, but I'm using the circular shapes as a template to actually build the jet shape around it. Right now it looks awful, I'll tell you that. A few of the bits do look a bit rough around the edges, but for some reason, when I put it right there underneath, right I'm doing now, it looked fine, and then when I put the smoke in, it looked even better. So I'm quite happy with how the wing and the plane itself turned out. I'm still yet to do the bit, the tail of the plane. I'm still yet to do that bit, which is underneath the 0G roll, but I will get to that soon. Talking of rides, well, beforehand, talking of rides being a lot better this year, and I mentioned Colossus, what's happened to Colossus Planet Coaster? Yeah, about that, it's not really been happening, I guess I could say. And of course, the first episode, I always mention this, but the first episode, there was about an 8-month delay until I did the second episode, so that was quite a long time. But the reason why I haven't done a Colossus episode is because I've been too involved with this project, because I'm so happy with how this is turning out so far, and I don't really want to stop that. I want to kind of complete this and then do Colossus. I know I was originally going to say I was going to do Colossus, but I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far, and considering it's one of my favourite coasters in the world, that kind of doesn't help at all when trying to complete Colossus at the same time. So I will get round to finishing Colossus at some point. I am planning to do all the queue lines soon. There was quite a bit that I actually did, some of the queue line and some of the station, like more work on the station. For some reason, went back on the game, wasn't there. I guess I didn't save it or something happened, but I'm hoping to get back into it soon and get building on Colossus again, because I know it's just been a while. I don't even know how long it's been, but it's been a lot longer than it has been. And funnily enough, after this next episode goes out, this one goes out, and then if another one goes out before Colossus Part 5, is it? We've got equal amount of episodes, so I might actually do this episode, release this, then get another Swarm one out, and then alternate between the two. Upload a Colossus one, Swarm one, Colossus one. Maybe that's how I'll do it, I'm not too sure. But yeah, along with uploading the channel recently, yeah, it's not been in the best state, and for that I mean upload schedule wise. I haven't been uploading that much, and I apologise for that, but of course I did upload a Thorpe Park future speculation video, I guess you'll call it. It was a bit random, and it did really well, so I'd like to thank you all for that. But literally, that video was quite a one that I came up with like instantaneously, and I was just like, right, this is a good video idea, I can get this out, and I can explain in the video that I haven't been uploading, which I hardly did in the end. But it was a really fun video to make, and I'm glad it did really well, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you for the support on that as well. But literally, my upload schedule recently has been awful, and from the 9 record breaking roller coasters video, I was really happy with that video. So if you haven't checked it out already, you can go check that out in the top right now. But when I released that video, after that I just stopped uploading for like 2 weeks. Then I uploaded that one, and I have said that this week I will be uploading that video. I've already uploaded the future speculation video, this video, and also be doing a stream hopefully at the weekend. So hope you guys enjoy all that when it comes out. And I don't know why I'm changing. Oh yes, I remember why I changed the settings here, because I thought the rocks had a really weird advanced move tool glitch, but it's just the way that rock worked, I guess. That sounds a bit weird, but it's, you know, it's how it goes. But as you can see here, this is the kind of, I don't really know how to explain it, but the side of the plane, the inner side of the plane that's obviously been torn apart because, well, it's crashed, that's pretty obvious. And I've used the locomotive rail here to create kind of a border effect to each bit to define the shape. I don't know why I'm speaking such specific terms, but oh well, it's all part of the detail. And there you go, that is pretty much the plane wing at this point. I clear off all that, I move it all back down again, and literally that is it, pretty much. The plane wing I know this video was, well, it's actually not one of the shorter ones, it's still 11 minutes long or so, which is still pretty lengthy for one of these videos, but I hope you guys did enjoy the construction of this plane wing. There will be more episodes coming in the future, so I hope you guys all enjoy that. Anyway, I'll see you whenever I make another video. Yeah, goodbye.